Alright viewers, let's see how we can determine the cutting length of this chair bar. So let's look at this shape. This bar in this shape is called chair. So before we determine the length, first of all, we want to understand the function of this bar in our element during construction. First of all, this chair bar helps us to maintain our concrete cover. That is number one. Secondly, it helps to keep the top and bottom bar in place. And thirdly, it also maintains the bars in order for them not to shift during pouring of concrete. So we have so many functions of these chairs in construction. But let's dive into the calculation. So first of all, you have to understand what this line simply means, what this other one simply means, and what this line simply means. This is the leg, this is the head, and this is the height. So let's determine the cutting length of this bar in this form. From here to here is 400 mm. Here the head is 400 mm, the height is 300 mm. So let's go. So the cutting length now simply be cutting length is equals to, this is the height. The height is 2, this and this. That is 2 multiplied by what? The height. Plus the head is 1. That is 1 head. Plus the leg. The leg is 2, this and this. 2 leg. Then we have to subtract these bends. We have this, and this. We have to subtract this bend. So we have to subtract bend for us to get the exact cutting length of this chair. So let's go. So what is the height? Height is 300 mm. Plus, what is the head? The head is 400. Plus, leg is what? 400. Minus, what is the bend? Bend is, we're having 90-degree bend. 90-degree bend, 90-degree bend. So say 90-degree bend becomes, how many bend? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 times. 90-degree bend is 2D. So let's proceed. This times this will give us 600 plus 400 plus 800 minus 4. Then what is the deal? Take note that chairs, the diameter of our chairs is always 12 mm. The diameter is always 12 mm. So it has to be 2 multiplied by what? 12. So let's go. We'll add this and this. This will give us 1800 minus 4 multiplying 2 times 12 will give us 24 equals to 1800 minus 4 times 24 will give us what? 96. So let's go. So therefore our cutting length, the cutting length of this bar subtract, we are removing this from this, we have 1704 mm. So this eventually becomes the effective cutting length of this bar. So if you also convert this to meter, you divide by 1000, you have to divide this by 1000, you have 1.704 in meter. Now if you want to determine the tonnage for this chair, if you ask to determine the tons for one, that is, you're calculating for one and multiply by the total numbers of chairs you have either in your slab, in any element you're working with. So this is what you need to do. So you have to say this effective length multiplied by what is the unit weight of a 12 mm bar is 0.888. So we use this multiplied by this will give us 1.51 in tons. So I think if this is your first time coming across my video, like this video, share and comment. I love you all.